Fishing on the big lake with my dad.
Yeah.
Racing with my dad.
Yeah.
Getting tossed off the Black River Bridge by my dad. My mom was, she worked for USDA.
Okay.
My dad was a commercial fisherman. Yeah, I was probably one of the major ones that went out with him. I have two older brothers, and they went out with him as well, but
Okay.
I was that one that did it with him.
Yeah.
Memories with my family has always, quite a bit of them has been at the lake, at the mouth of the Bad River where it meets Lake Superior. And memories right down here at this place on my summer youth. I think I was maybe 16, brush cutting it and maintaining the whole area here. Community closeness is one of them. We're a tight-knit community here at Bad River. The water is pretty much where everything starts from. I immediately think of sense of spirit of place, more or less for me. Sacred, traditional, making sure again, going back to the youth and the teenagers, making sure they have that. I mean, it's not every day somebody has a sugar bush camp for these kids to show them how to process the maple syrup, tap the trees, and they're doing that right now. The community children, they teach them that. They have the same thing for racing and when they harvest the wild rice. Personally, getting back to a community thing, I have 3 children. I have grandchildren that have all been born and raised here, and it starts from that and the teachings that you teach them to, you know, it's nothing like seeing your grandson jump in the mouth of the Bad River and fish from there.
Yeah.
Having a great environment to grow up into, having those traditional values that everybody has here. My oldest grandson is 10. He's real close-knit with me and his grandfather, and he hunts and he does all this good stuff. My son is 17. He does balsam picking, he fishes, he hunts. I mean, you just want to maintain that lifestyle for these kids. Bad River is a good place to teach all the traditions. They're real strong with their traditions here. To me, it's a personal responsibility for everybody to make sure that these young children and teenagers and everybody here has that traditional way of life set up for them. They have to carry that on as well for 7 generations. Mostly, and when you know you have these grandchildren that are growing up here and your children and all these other kids, you're going to do whatever you can to maintain that pristine area, which includes the water. So right now, that's my biggest thing, is very active in the mining industry.